Hi, my name's Cynthia, and this is my third video, just reporting in on my vestibular condition. So, in the first one, I talked about what happened in detail. So I won't go through that now, but you can always check back. And basically, it was just over a year ago, July 2019, that I was hit with what we now know as vestibular neuritis, and it was completely out of the blue. I had never heard of it before. I was fine one minute, and the next minute I was being carted out of my work on a stretcher because I was spinning so much I couldn't open my eyes. So I have come a long way. It's been a rough year, to say the least. But yeah, I have come a long way, and I would say I'm about 90% recovered now. I'm living like I was before. I'm able to do things, pretty much everything that I was able to do before this hit. I'm driving again. I'm running. I'm roller skating. So yeah, I mean, in terms of functioning, everything is good. My balance is fine, but I still have symptoms, and I don't know if those symptoms will ever go away. I'm hopeful that they will, because there are good days, there are bad days, but it's still really challenging, and it brings back memories of everything that I've been through in the last year. But right now, today wasn't a great day for me. It was. I wake up in the morning and I have a lot of pressure on my face, my sinuses, my ears are always kind of full, and I have to equalize them a lot. Um, I refer to my head as kind of buzzy, and the morning is the worst for me, definitely, and then it does get better during the day. Yeah, like I said, good days, bad days. One of the things that has really helped me along the way was the vestibular therapy. So just doing those exercises, the eyes, um, challenging myself all along the way. I think about 3 months in, I got on some antidepressants, which I absolutely needed. I had some pretty dark times during the first, I would say, probably 6 months or so. One of the things about this vestibular condition that is really hard is it's so isolating, and it's not something that people understand, especially because now it's been over a year, and because I can function like I did before, I look fine. Nobody would ever think that I had anything wrong with me. And not that I need people to be asking or concerned like all the time, but it's just it's hard to have that as part of my life now. Before I was hit with vestibular neuritis, I've always worked in the travel industry, so I traveled a lot. I was always out, doing things and busy, and kind of it made me really slow down. And then in March, I lost my job because of COVID, so I've been dealing with that as well. So one of the things that really, really helped, and I've said this before in the other videos, are the people out there. Just knowing that there are other people who are going through this and who have been through it and are getting better. And some of the symptoms are so crazy, and you try to describe them to anybody who on the outside, and they're like, what? Yeah, that's weird. So sometimes I look on that Facebook group, the vestibular support, and somebody describes something about, how they feel that day. I'm like, whoa, yes, yeah, that's exactly it. That's how I feel too. My head is like an empty bowling ball sometimes. My vision is wonky. So I think just having that community, and that's one of the reasons that I wanted to do this, even though like I am, yeah, I'm on the other side. I'm grateful for how far I've come, and I hope to get to 100% one day. And I want to have a day where I wake up and I feel like it never happened. I've heard that it happens to people. It may take another year, but it's one day. So one of my ideas, and I think I posted this a few months ago in the support group, was I would love to organize some sort of conference or kind of retreat for vestibular patients, just to have a couple of days where people get together and talk to each other about what's worked for them, what hasn't, what they've been through, and just to connect, to find that connection. And so that's something that I'm still kind of got playing in the back of my head. If anybody's interested in it, you can definitely reach out to me on either the comments below or the vestibular disorders support group on Facebook, and we'll kind of connect. But I did post it on there, and it seems like a lot of people are interested. I just need to kind of put together some ideas and some details, and we can go from there. It's tough with travel and not knowing what's going to happen in the world with COVID and everything, but it's something that I'd like to put together eventually. So that is kind of like what I've got for today, and I hope everyone is well. For those of you who are in the beginning stages of this, my heart goes out to you. It does get better, and just keep the faith and take care. Reach out if you have any questions, and check out my other videos to see if they might help, and stay well.